All right, we're diving deep into the Amazon rainforest, a place just packed with secrets. And today, we're going to try and unravel some of its most baffling mysteries, from entire lost cities to creatures that are just completely out of place.
Yeah, you heard that right. It's a wild question, I know, and trust me, we will get to it. But first, to even wrap your head around how something like that could possibly happen, you've got to understand the sheer mind-boggling scale of the world we're talking about. A place so vast that, yes, a whale can literally get lost in it. So just how big are we talking? Well, the Amazon rainforest is a whopping 7 million square kilometers. To put that into perspective, you could fit 2 countries the size of India inside of it. It's not just a jungle, it's practically a continent-sized jungle. And it is dense. I mean, it's home to an estimated 400 billion individual trees. All of that life, all that green, works together to produce a staggering 20% of the world's oxygen. It's no wonder they call it the lungs of the earth.
But here's the kicker. For all its size and importance, the Amazon is still profoundly unknown. Get this, scientists estimate that a full 90% of all the plant, animal, and microbial species living there are still a complete mystery to us, an entire world of life just waiting to be found.
So as you can imagine, a place this huge and unexplored, well, it's been fueling legends for centuries. And the most famous one of all, the idea of these great lost cities hidden under the trees, especially that fabled city of gold, El Dorado.
This whole hunt started way back in the 16th century, really as a kind of gold rush fever dream. But it probably hit its peak in the 20th century with the legendary explorer Percy Fawcett. He was completely obsessed with finding what he called the lost city of Z, and on May 29, 1925, he sent his last message and then, poof, he and his team just vanished into the jungle forever.
Now, for decades after Fawcett disappeared, most scientists just dismissed the whole idea of big cities in the Amazon. They figured the environment was just too tough. But then, technology changed everything. You see, the old way of searching, hacking through the jungle with machetes and maps, was replaced by something revolutionary. It's called LiDAR, and it's basically like giving an airplane X-ray vision to see right through the thick jungle canopy.
And what they found was just staggering. These LiDAR scans showed the undeniable foundations of entire cities. We're talking roads, pyramids, the whole shebang, all swallowed by the jungle. This technology is rewriting history. It proves the Amazon wasn't some untouched wilderness. It was home to complex societies. So while a golden city of El Dorado might just be a myth, the idea of vast, lost civilizations in the Amazon, well, that is now a proven fact. Okay, so that's the ancient past. But let's talk about the mysteries that are unfolding right now. Because the Amazon isn't just a place of old ruins. It's a living, breathing forest with secrets that are both tragic and just plain bizarre.
For example, take the Pirapicura tribe in western Brazil. For centuries, they were a thriving community. Thousands of people living in their own secret world, completely hidden away from outsiders by choice.
Today, that world has been absolutely shattered. Because of brutal attacks by illegal loggers and miners invading their land, it's now believed there are only about 15 to 20 members of the Pirapicura left. Their very existence is this fragile secret, a people right on the brink of disappearing forever. But the forest holds bizarre secrets too, and this brings us right back to that mystery from the beginning. In February of 2019, on a place called Marijo Island, biologists found something that just seemed impossible. A 10-ton humpback whale, dead in the middle of the woods.
Immediately, the questions just started piling up. First off, the timing was all wrong. Humpbacks visit these warm waters to breed, sure, but that's between August and November. By February, they should have been thousands of kilometers south, feeding in the icy waters of Antarctica.
And then there was the location. It wasn't just on the coast. No, it was found 15 kilometers inland, tangled up in the mangrove trees. There were no signs that it had been dragged, no clear path that a giant tide could have carried it. It was just there. And the final mystery? Nobody knows how it died. The whale had no obvious injuries, no signs of being hit by a boat or attacked by a predator, nothing. People have thrown out theories, maybe a massive storm surge, maybe the calf just got hopelessly lost, but none of them quite add up. To this day, the case of the lost whale is a true Amazonian enigma. Okay, but not all of the Amazon's secrets are so massive or so tragic. Some are incredibly small and intricate. And the best part is, this is one mystery that we've actually solved.
So this little puzzle started back in 2013 when a student in Peru took a picture of this bizarre little structure no bigger than a dime on a leaf. He posted it online and nobody had a clue what it was. So a team of scientists actually flew down there, found more of them, and brought them back to a lab. And they watched and they waited until finally a single baby spider hatched out of the middle tower, giving them their first big clue.
And that little spider revealed the whole elegant solution. It is so brilliant. The central tower is the egg sac. But that outer fence, that's the genius part. It's a trap, perfectly designed to catch tiny dust mites. So when the baby spider hatches, its first meal is already caught and waiting for it. It's a self-stocking nursery.
So, we've journeyed through just a handful of the Amazon's many, many secrets. What does it all tell us about this incredible place?
I mean, think about the ground we've covered. We've gone from these epic legends of continent-spanning golden cities to the very real, rediscovered ruins that were hidden by time. We've talked about the tragic secrets of its isolated people, the completely baffling case of a whale lost in the woods, and we've come all the way down to solving the intricate puzzle of a single spider's web.
What this all proves is that the Amazon isn't just a bunch of trees. It is one of the last true frontiers on our planet. We figured out the mystery of one tiny spider's web, but that really just leaves you wondering, doesn't it? With 90% of its life still unknown, how many more secrets, big and small, are still out there, just waiting to be discovered?